Despite the rapid increase in the number of stores closing down, Tammy Taylor Nails CEO Peete Viljoen is adamant that he's doing all that's to be expected of him as the franchisor and blames store failures on individual franchise owners. To date, Peete has refused to grant Checkpoint an on-camera interview. He has instead repeatedly tried to intimidate this episode's producer, Tsogofatso Magolego, who spent weeks trying to grant him right of reply. We requested an interview with Melanie and Peete Viljoen, who run Tammy Taylor South Africa. Checkpoint also contacted Tammy Taylor in California, USA, about the allegations being made against their brand in South Africa. Tammy Taylor USA promised to get back to us within 2 days, but never did. We did, however, receive a highly charged phone call from Tammy Taylor South Africa CEO Peete Viljoen, who took issue with the fact that we went to his office undercover.
You, my friend, have bitten off more than you can chew. Let's see over the next years how this pan out. I will check in with you regularly. You are not the first corrupt person I have exposed. I have taken down the head of the Hawks, me. I will take you down also because you are corrupt.
We took the opportunity to ask him about the allegations made.
So now what I want to understand is that why would you give them a contract that state an area contract for Trinesha, for example, but also give Masisi the same location?
But it's not the same location.
How so?
So if you are an honest reporter, you come and have a meeting with Mel and me off the record first. Off the record, because we want to gauge whether you want to report, because we have no problem with two people. We will work with you if we find out that you're going to report honestly. We will tell you who else to go and speak to, good and bad.
Okay, who else can I go speak to? Who's good?
And first you come see Mel and me, off the record. If you're allowed to do that, because afterwards you can do whatever you like, and I will do whatever I like. And then we'll decide whether we work with you or whether we're going to go the legal route and stop you from defaming us.
According to Peete Viljoen, nowhere in the contract did he promise to help find premises for old generation franchisees. By old generation, he's referring to the initial franchisees, who he says purchased the franchise license only without a package deal. He claims the package deal was only included in the contracts of new generation franchisees. He says it's the new package that includes assistance with marketing, selection of location, fitters, and expert advice. But this old generation contract states clearly that the franchisees will benefit from the franchisor's specialized knowledge and experience. In our phone conversation, Viljoen insisted there were clear differences between old and new contracts.
In the beginning, we did not train your nail techs. You needed to find nail techs and then we would train them. I told you that. I said also, we do not find your premises, now we do. I explained the difference between old and new. I explained to you when it will not work. Also, I explained the risk that if you cannot get 6 people a day into your salon, it will not work. All of that I explained. So what did I do wrong?
Peete Viljoen blames Masisi for the failure of her business.
The old generations like Broadacres still work brilliantly. They are fully booked 24/7. They are actually hidden away. You cannot find them. But there's parking. And they built brilliant nails. But she never built brilliant nails, although she had nail techs.
We called the salons Viljoen claims are successful.
So I'm just trying to understand what is it that you're doing to make your stores this successful?
Yeah, I've actually just sold my salon. So, like I said, I've got really nothing to divulge on my side, to the fact that I have just sold my salon. I'm not in a position to be able to speak at this point.
Moraletta Park had this to say.
Well, we doing well because we're advertising. We treat our clients like they're gold. We provide as much of the colours that we can. Satisfaction, basically, client satisfaction. We go the extra mile by serving champagne and wine and mint chocolate.
And in terms of assistance from the head franchisee or franchisor, what kind of assistance do you guys get from them?
We get constant feedback, constant new ways and brainstorming ideas on how to better our salons.
Viljoen claims some of the franchisees failed because they turned down assistance from him and his wife Melanie, who's the director in the business.
They didn't want Melanie and I to see the salon until the grand reveal. They kept us away from it.
We asked Viljoen what type of support and ongoing advice he was referring to in his original old generation contract.
What support does she need other than a product that your colleague showed you is a drug? What other support do you need?
Okay, so in terms of support, you on the contract, you meant giving them the product and the trademark.
So what support do you think I should give?
I don't know. You tell me. You are the franchisor or head franchisee here in SA. So if you are going to state that I'm going to give you ongoing advice, you need to explain in detail what it means.
I asked you whether this discussion is off or on the record. I invite you here to come and explain yourself. You seem to not understand that you committed fraud. You seem to be in denial about that. So let me know if you want the off-camera or whether we're going the legal route. Because I will expose you. I'll bring you to the Supreme Court where you will explain to a judge why you committed fraud. Your boss will come and explain to the judge why you committed fraud. Let me know in 30 minutes. I'm seeing my lawyer at 2 o'clock, and then let's go the legal route.
We insisted on an on-camera interview or written answers. We received one response to our list of questions in the form of this video, which they claim proves that Masesi received training. None of our other questions were answered. Andile Mange of the National Consumer Commission says it is legally obligatory for franchisors to train and assist franchisees in areas where they are struggling.
More often than not, franchisees would just be sort of made aware of an opportunity, a business opportunity, and that does not necessarily mean that they are well versed in either the business model or even the business concept itself.
He says franchisors are also compelled to fully disclose the number of outlets that have been opened and their success records.
I must not be hoodwinked, by either being provided false information or true information being withheld from me, into investing.
Mange says disgruntled Tammy Taylor Nails franchisees should lodge formal complaints with the Commission.
If the non-disclosure is such that it caused a franchisee to act, to their prejudice or detriment, we are then able, as the Commission, to conduct an investigation and then approach that is a necessary fora. It could be the tribunal, it could also be the High Court, to have that, the agreement reviewed and then also set aside.
That's all from us this week. Please do give us your feedback. Our Twitter handle is @checkpoint_ENCA and our email address checkpoint@enca.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Peete Viljoen.